EDG on the attack, Loud on the defense.
Really flash out from Loud here to clear Mound, or at least confirm there was no presence, but CHICHOO does have the spy cam behind it. Smoggy's probe sent out towards B side, won't find anything. EDG maybe reading this actually on the back of the flash, not catching. They should have a bit of space to play with outside C. cauanzin will spot on the second, yeah. Slight tag down to 80 HP, but at least noted here.
Spot from saadhak on the other side. There will be a player to greet him eventually. They do decide to opt in that direction, but we can see where the intentions lay. It's towards C. 3 players in response coming in so far. Aspas taking a lot of damage. Almost back on 3 HP, but he is still standing, so the frenzy will still operate as well as it does. Paranoia sent and the lean back towards B. So test C, pull rotation, hit that B site. And the spike should be going down uncontested.
Yeah, Les actually nearly getting spammed here behind the wall, so perfect read from Smoggy. Still wins out though, Les will fall.
Yeah, lost a little in the smoke there. Didn't quite expect someone to be pushed up so deep, and now the retake gets a little bit more difficult. tuyz, saadhak, cauanzin, and aspas, and keep in mind aspas was already so low from that C attempt earlier on, but tuyz, lovely shot towards KRÜ. And now the... Oh, CHICHOO! Okay, I thought that was going to be a trade maybe at best, but apparently 2 for him is just fine, and the numbers are just insurmountable. EDG, big beginnings.
CHICHOO with a ridiculous snap on the set. They've ticked a big box here in Tokyo, and being able to master the macro game again against some teams.
Showing already against some of the previous opponents. It's very impressive. Now this round shouldn't be too much of a problem. We'll see if it does get towards it. And I do want to pose the question of the mentality for Loud here. They had some very rough starts against EG, for example, who are notoriously good at converting the bonus, getting the pistol. They never felt like they've had that big beginning here for Loud. And once again, they're putting in a similar scenario. Losing that pistol here doesn't set them up for that momentum shift, or maybe feeling out the stage a bit. And this is just walking through, right? KRÜ already going to be finding saadhak here in the post plant. We only saw pistols. It was frenzies, ghosts, bits and pieces. Yes, still had a little bit of kit to play with, but never given the opportunity to make much of it. Yeah, this is going towards getting the knives out very early. That is terrifying. Yeah, he'll be feeling out the game here. Prime Gaming flawless round 2. EDG light one. Okay, so we look at how the map kind of unfolds. We've got the 3 players getting quite deep towards A. For Loud, so they want to try and take that space away, which is going to be respected by EDG for now. On the other side, obviously, Mound then, kind of exchanging hands. That being divided up. Very, very deep hold from saadhak too, sitting almost back of sight here. And it looks like EDG do want to test this, maybe just a little. 4 players now shifting over this way.
Stacked up from Loud though. Actually poised up to take first contact. The smoke is posted deep, yeah. Will allow them to do so. Trailblazer will trade off at the same time.
Can't springboard off this yet. A little bit of stall here. Hangs in. Nice work from tuyz. Gonna stop that. Yeah, that's really put the brakes on that round for them. It could be a nice upgrade too if they needed it. They don't obviously pull out. CHICHOO showing a little presence on the C side, but that additional rotation is in. Less is there. It's not just saadhak anymore.
Here. I guess they only really have the confirmation of Les being in range of that turret as well, so... Unless saadhak's snake bite spotted early here, but EDG could have forced their way on.
Yeah, but one's been caught on the cross already. Haodong going down makes it even more difficult as well. Losing out on a little bit of that utility. Can these 3 make anything happen? Down to 2 Bulldogs, 1 Spectre. CHICHOO the only one to really draw blood so far. Lovely. That's what Loud needed. A clean round to come back into the...
A little bit of a ball here, yeah.
Yeah, willing to fight for this space now. cauanzin, lovely work though, just getting slightly behind Haodong. Able to isolate one. The follow-up's gorgeous! EDG winning out the bloody battle over towards A, and the site's completely theirs. 4 still standing. Plant looks inevitable. Don't think much is going to stop that. saadhak and Les, noted in that previous round, mostly leaning towards C. Mostly looking after that area as Les drifts through a little early on this. He hasn't been noted just yet. Yes, he has. Just spotted by Haodong. The trade's there. Numbers very favorable to EDG. This is going to need something miraculous, and it ain't going to happen. EDG in.
Loud continuing to try and take this space.
He wouldn't go any further, right? He's 1 away from the ult. If he gets that, game on our hands here, but this round, Danger Man himself.
Let's see a little bit of investment back into this. A Guardian, 2 Stingers, a couple of Sheriffs allowed to work with. And Bladestorm popped. Loud a little later on in the round, but still committed to this 3-man stack outside rubble.
Double pop.
Just going to leave him posted up with the operator. EDG love doing this as well. When he has the op, when you have the Blade Storm, they're happy to let him play his own game, be a distraction.
They still need to break this 3-man push. Not easy at all. Spam comes in, doesn't find what they want. aspas still very close by, but look at the buy. Don't misplace what the balance of this round is. It is Stingers, it's Guardians, it's Sheriffs. It's not a lot. Seeker's going to come in, showing they've got a little bit of space towards that B site. Oh, that could be huge. It's not. It doesn't actually find any of the targets. They scatter on the other side. KrÜ getting a little bit more interested and maybe a little too aggressive on this. saadhak's going to find it, and that would be an operator to hand if they really fancy it. Smoggy going to try and pick up the challenge. The adjustment on the spray from nobody is lovely. Expecting tuyz on that swing. Now the last two are going to find it very difficult to find value here. These rifles just way better situated. CHICHOO tucked in the corner, gotta be careful. Still a range where it could work left with a belter. Good trade for CHICHOO. Less expecting Haodong. Oh, just off on it there. There's gotta be a point though. Paranoia gonna come in, deep smoke as well. aspas once again gonna control this this space. But those late leans back in towards B have been working very well for EDG if they don't get that initial pick or that progress towards the other sites.
Curious here if aspas, this is going to be the one round where actually they force through with a Trailblazer.
Yeah, deeper flash. They might, right? They have to. They have to test what's behind that smoke. Adjustment on the setup short from less, but I don't think it's going to really deny much. Smoggy's already off. He's got the support there, but tuyz lands a great shot. That's going to keep that B side safe. There's the fight we were looking for.
Finally taking that space back, and at the right time on the back of that B side contact. Smoggy a little. Well, the last bullet adjustment there. Nobody going to find less.
I'm a little nervous they're overextending on this. Did Haodong even get checked? No, but he's going to clear it out quite quickly. And it is 3 very dangerous players currently. KrÜ's still alive, has that operator.
All the killjoy utility's gone as well, though, with less down.
Yeah, but tuyz was great on this cross. But he's been red. KrÜ almost got body blocked on the way back out, but he does get a little bit of room to work with now. Going to get a little bit further ahead. He has to be integral to this round. And he's willing to take the space. He's being audacious with it. No plant yet either. They're waiting for that pick, but they're just not being giving it. Discipline being shown by Loud. Double stack towards the A side connector. He's still trying to hold this. Keep some avenue safe. Smoke going to go in as well, try and deny some of that push-up coming in from that A site. But you can see the utility coming back out from Loud. They want to try and forge a path, but time's starting to tick now. They do need to start working in. Oh, gets popped. He's looking for it. Shorty in hand. It's nobody to find him. Oh, tuyz, saadhak, great work together. Haodong, how much can you do? Not enough. saadhak. Yeah, deep.
Heavy in emphasis towards C, or towards Mound at least. Flash will note it. Actually, second bit of utility noted as well.
Maybe that operator being in play a little bit more favorable for aspas to try and play around that. All going to come in, but look at KrÜ trying to build a space so quickly.
No respect.
Huge.
Zero respect for saadhak's pit.
So confident to take that, and that was a solo effort as well from saadhak.
On the back of this presence shown outside C, EDG love posting KrÜ up to take 1v1s elsewhere.
Does cauanzin want to try and explore this further? Oh dear, that's a dead man walking! Nobody waiting, they read it so well, that want of trading a kill back, getting something on their side. And look at the way they're approaching this. KrÜ is on the other side of the map. He's still punishing less. EDG, this is stunning.
You never get a solid indicator for what EDG are going to do in the early round.
Because KrÜ's an army by himself.
Exactly.
He took down the pit, he took down saadhak, he explores further, he finds less. That could have been an A take. It wasn't, but it could have been.
So it comes back to that point once again. EDG just have so many options in the early round. Loud, lacking a bit of composure here in terms of the bigger picture. And it's
the legs.
It's tough versus a hyper-aggressive team.
This is just still, yes, chip damage there, but we need tuyz to go beyond that, and he's not going to. It's now down to just 2, and KrÜ is just striding through towards the site. Taking all that space away. Yes, Les can fill a little bit of the gap, but the timing's going to be rough. Okay, he's got a little bit of a window to play with. The frenzy, maybe he gets a chance to work. Neither are watching this angle. Timing's actually on his side there. Nice attempt on the adjustment, but If it was a rifle, maybe something else could have happened. It's not. saadhak needs to deliver miracles on this. Sheriff, 2 big players against him. CHICHOO, feeling like one of the unsung heroes of this team. Hard to share the limelight with someone like KanKang, but still, certainly showing his value. Potential rifle there, but time is against him.
Does have the poison orb and the snake bite to work with, but doesn't want to give his position away just yet. Yeah.
High low, not gonna happen. Let's.
No opportunity to really be decisive in these rounds.
And here comes the switch up. saadhak's got to be really careful here. He's instantly under pressure. They are closing the gap. The Seeker's going to isolate and find out where he is. The fight's there for KanKang as well. He wants it. Blades pop. It's less to find CHICHOO, but he's right there with him. This is his sight until aspas finally makes a little bit of magic happen for himself. They're fighting back for this one. Loud not letting them take the space away. A reminder of who this team is. Loud finally turn up to the fight. Although they won one of them finally. Haodong's in danger, actually. This is good. The follow-up flash. Oh, it's caught him. aspas was blinded, had to fall away. Another bit of utility, just forcing him back and back and back. But aspas, is he the one to save them? KanKang's dead. There he is, finally coming alive. aspas holding the ground. Nobody's willing to fight, though. They are up for the challenge. They feel no fear. Oh, and there you can see why. Beautiful shot towards aspas. Oh, and another response. saadhak is there, but nobody has given himself a 1v1. 1 minute on the board, less against him.
The ping's come through. Nobody's been given the information by his teammates here. But down to 52 HP.
Got a flash.
Trailblazer to work with as well.
He's got so much time to play with.
Les has got to be sweating bullets here. Nobody's trying to dig him out.
Yeah, I like this. Not even reloading, not using the flash yet. He's trying to clear as much as he can, maybe figure out how much space you'd have to work with. They have no idea of truly where each other are currently. All right, gonna go in.
30 seconds left.
He's gonna hold the push through, give a little bit of respite for Les. He's considering the C site now. There's been enough time passed that he's a little bit worried about that C site.
The turret would have spotted any push through from spawn.
10 seconds left.
Nobody going to opt for a safe plant here on A. Lockdown and a nano swarm available. Les. What does he invest here?
He's got a bit of kit on this one. Nobody's seen him. He's been seen right back, but the HP's lower for nobody. There's the lockdown. You got to play this right. Do not.
Les!
You are.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, he's down to 28.
Big tag.
Yeah, he's very low here. cauanzin's close enough by. He should be able to get him back up to a decent amount of HP, but this buys time. And you can look at what EDG are doing. They're trying to explore the rest of the map while Loud try and get themselves back up to fighting form. Already split through towards B, a little testing over towards Mound. Big impact just off that Guardian alone.
They needed a spark, and these 2 scrappy rounds, please put them back in contention for this half. A 7-5 will feel like a miracle for Loud.
KanKang's come over a little later this time. No pixel noted, though. You can see cauanzin drifting a little closer towards A-Long, but you can see the Seekers forge the trail through towards B, and there's the fair fight, but Smoggy wins this one out, spots out tuyz as well. The Seeker giving him so much space. Flash, yes, for the shorty! Oh, the follow-up! They don't fight alone here, EDG swarming the site, and saadhak and Les feeling a mile away, and CHICHOO's position should be the death of saadhak.
It absolutely is. 1 left standing, and it's Les. Smoggy chomping at the bit. 3 bullets. Les will respond, though, but a 1v4.
Okay. This is getting a little much for me. It would take superhuman sort of performance here to try and work this one out. Let's give it a damn good go. It's not going to happen. Haodong's there.
If that is something that causes some issues, because they're heading straight towards the setup right now. Unless his turret doesn't get the info.
No, but they are taking a lot of room here.
One dealt with.
Yeah, that's 1 down. 1 more to go. CHICHOO took a little careful here, yeah.
Bot coming back.
And who was it on this? It's Haodong with him as well. Now, there's a lot of pressure, but then no commitment initially. Maybe seeing if EDG re-clear. For now, Haodong's just holding. that no one slipped through, and no one has.
Didn't catch it, actually, if Les's turret was destroyed or he recalled it because he was out of range.
There it is. Okay, so like a contact piece was being brought in. Not going to find the value it wanted here, CHICHOO. Does he get away? How much does he get away with? Does he just get some timing? Just literally the best timing in the world. Slips a little closer, down on 1 HP though. Had to wait for that to come back up. cauanzin's got the punish. And Loud with this double pump towards the A side. It's worked out well. Les trying to hold this back line. Clean on that shot towards Smoggy. Shutting, yeah, hunted down. Okay. This is still a lot to do though. That's 4 players to clear on this side. Gonna smoke off saadhak and look to find a player watching that cross towards him. Nicely done so far by Loud. Nobody making a go of it. But 4 HP. Oh dear, not going to be enough. Loud. Stay alive with 2. Do what they need to, making it up to 5. What do we have on the other side? I'm just seeing a sheriff, ghost for nobody, and that's about it. So, by all rights, Loud should have probably the cleanest round thus far. Get themselves up towards 6. A couple of orbs here and there. Lovely day in the office. But there is a stack on B. And Loud going to navigate around that. Not going to entertain the concept of it. And head back around towards A. Okay, so dealing with the turret though. Where do the rest of EDG head? Right, back round towards connector. Okay, so Loud. Similar scenes, just doing their due diligence. This is all somewhat safe so far. KRÜ, the only one who's really going to pose a threat, but the paranoia lands perfectly, spams in, spots out aspas, who slides right on by him. A-side is going to have some bodies on it though, Mike. This isn't completely safe anymore.
Nobody info on tuyz here. Perfect flash comes through,
Rifle.
finds a big upgrade.
Hold on, this is getting way more dangerous now. saadhak still in his frenzy, and look at the HP. saadhak down low. If nobody can land these, which he can! Oh dear! Loud might have made the biggest mistake yet! And now one more kill! Smoggy! Flood to the EDG buy. And a rifle found, and a round taken. Loud. Devastating timing for this. On the way back in though, Sheriffs themselves a frenzy to add in. And the ult for aspas. Has the shield as well, so looking like he wants to invest this. They'll slow down on the way in though, not going to have as much ease of access, but you can see him trying to be brought in by cauanzin. EDG, hyper proactive through middle, and that is a player hunted down. Smoggy wanted saadhak dead.
Move the lurk nice and early. Spike will be planted, but aspas needs to try and find something here. KRÜ at the perfect time swings back onto tuyz.
Does aspas have the chance though? Not really, and look at KRÜ, head first. Wants it, doesn't get it, punished. KRÜ gonna go down, this gives him a little bit of a window of chance, not much though. Solo, aspas 8 HP, this have to be one of the biggest rounds we'll ever see from him. That's the start he wants. Diffuse started though, and it's not ideal for him in this situation. Another aspas, a valiant attempt. Not going to be enough though, and that's double digits for each.
Total overhaul on Fracture.
He's here again. You can't get away from this guy. Omnipresent, standing his ground, has to respect it eventually and fall away, but he stays out just long enough. He's not going to go in. He's not fully dipping away from this, and they've got the right read here as well. EDG have 3 players on that C site. Correct call. Maybe noting KRÜ is enough that they maybe adjust, that they fall away from this. He's going to chase him around this map if he has to. Loud can't play hide and seek the whole time. Take away a little bit of the utility invested towards A. Make CHICHOO a little bit more vulnerable, but you can already see the adjustment. Proactive over towards Mount, they've cleared, nothing seen, and the burst towards the side. How much can CHICHOO hold though? This is a very, very tough position. He's opted correctly, falls away to a little bit of a deeper position, force them to explore further, and punishes 2! Looking for a 3rd, he can't do any more, but he's done so much. And the beast from the east is here. This man is deadly through and through. Les going to be caught off as well. EDG just pushing Loud down on the knees. This is flawless. I mean, EDG tearing away map 1 with a huge advantage leading into map 2. And KRÜ's patrolling, prowling around. Singular hold towards A as well. He's going to have the fight against saadhak. Last time, so quick, you barely saw it. This time, saadhak's ready. Huge pick, taking away the headhunter himself. CHICHOO on the switch up though this time here.
Campbell spot. A couple of bodies from Loud, but this to say, it could be a concern that the Trailblazer is used so early on. Big damage done. tuyz doesn't fall though.
They're chasing. EDG getting aggressive, herding them around the map. Look at the backfill of this space. Nobody is chasing them down. Zero respect given. They want this. The paranoid didn't quite land. They are literally on their heels. Loud are running for the hills, running for the site. TP taken for Haodong safely towards CT. And now the flank gets watched. Trying to bait it on the jump spot. Nobody swings but takes the damage. aspas has to defend this side of the map. There are 3 players against him. Lockdowns come in. Loud are panicking. They got to hold on to this. They know the stakes. They're in this round.
We'll force them away here. The lockdown draws a line at the choke point. Haodong's still over in spawn, but looks as if EDG finally will relent. Will give this up. They're so desperate to catch the backside of that Loud stack because they know the spike's there.
Yep.
They read it perfectly. Dumping utility, the paranoia sent through. Nobody chomping at the bit. Smoggy will find one. Yeah. I mean, really, you're looking for damage control here from Loud. You don't want to see less ball either, but sharp to it.
Last player standing.
Great from less, yeah. Wow.
Reinforces CHICHOO's utility a little bit here.
He's going for it!
Ahead of it.
This guy's nuclear right now. Just gonna back away, try and readdress this, but EDG get in their faces. This is a round that's sending a message. No fear, no respect. And Loud are struggling down to 2. CHICHOO just wants it. They want him dead, they want him buried. They want map 2, and they might just be getting it right now. Finishing with a...
Here in Tokyo.
The fact that EDG have faced EMEA's best team coming into this, arguably, if you want to look at who finished in that first position from those regular seasons, and had a fantastically close game. Here now facing down Americas as well. And already having a map up. KK. Oh, he wants him. Yeah, he's got him too. aspas deleted, and he's going to note there are other players trying to zip across the line. Spots no one else. The north side is theirs, yeah. And tuyz now dangerous, alone. Looking a little nervous in this one. Gonna hold the ground. He's got it. Beautiful follow-up as well. tuyz activating as is required. There's nobody still holding on to this site though. Stunning. Double from him as well. Both teams now starting to elevate a little. Flash comes in for nobody, allows him to reposition. And no pressure coming from drop. This guy's holding it safe as houses. Supports there. EDG.
Here, but nobody on the other side for Loud just yet. Hear this rotation though. It's big information for aspas, but Spike in the hands of saadhak, not committed just yet, and won't be lost either.
Yeah. So the 3 sheriffs need to find some real value here if they want to try and disrupt this, even with hearing that rotation. Can he still come back? He's just over towards... Drop side. He got the follow-up tag as well. Yeah, of course he did. Do you almost forget who this man is? Do you not remember Haven? He spotted another. He knows there's more here. Once we drop down though, cauanzin. Oh my word! This. I want to aim like him. It's weird. He's got that weird little shaky aim, but it's really good.
Ooh.
Okay.
Want some less.
Give me some more.
Feels like a consolation. 20 HP, still 4 to find. It looks like they want to give KrÜ the opportunity to find this one.
Yeah, you hear that, Marshall, you back away, don't you? You don't stick around too long. He's being herded. Nowhere to really run in this. Where do you want to go, Les? To your grave. EDG, second round now.
Early on. Pace change here from now, potentially.
Map's going to start getting smaller, though. KrÜ is on the way. The northern side. aspas taking a lot of damage there. And they're going to sit deep on this, maybe allow time for these rotations, north and south side. Predominantly south side though. Going to have the 3-play stack coming around from EDG.
Les is going to have his hands full here.
The spike's actually crossed back down towards B main. Yeah, Les needs to encourage this movement from saadhak to get them going in this. KrÜ closing in, look on the left. He does. Oh, that one goes astray. Not going to find it this time. aspas lucky to be standing on that HP.
aspas is reflanking. He's taking the rope across.
Not a bad shout by any means. That's 3 potential victims waiting. Perfect timing. The shot, not so much so, but it's enough to get across the line. Again, this is the bonus round. Unless, very safe on the site here.
Level here. Proactive swing towards tree. Loud looking to continue with his pace change though.
I like it. Oh, aspas, sharp as hell. beautiful start. Taking over Sam completely. A-Sites there's on a platter now. Yes, we did see the connection from KRÜ in the back lines towards Les. He's going quite far away from this, though. Haodong trying to at least hold towards CT, but for now, Loud planting that Brazilian flag over towards the A-site.
cauanzin semi-committed here towards the rope pole. CHICHOO will actually rotate across to the north side here. Haodong can find one. Spotted out here. Smoke will go up behind it, but KRÜ finds it. Aspas
Great
sharp
trade.
for the trade.
Really valuable trade. Lovely positioning from Loud. This post plant looks incredibly secure. Making sure all of them were swinging off the back of that contact in case anyone got a little too dangerous. You do not want to give freedom to any of these EDG players.
CHICHOO will find one. Didn't do any further damage here. We'll decide to give it up. And it's actually a positive to see Loud commit towards, I don't want to say an aggressive post plant, but
high tempo. Nice seeing that gear shift from Loud coming in here. saadhak going to make no subtleties of this. 3 players are here, one a little more dedicated than the others. That's going to be nobody. And actually finds 2! How do you get 2 in that? That shouldn't have happened, and neither should have that. Haodong finding connection with that Sheriff has put problems to Loud. Bullish in approach and left in tatters. You got less than tuyz. They've lost out on saadhak, and KRÜ's there. Oh, come on! EDG shot.
that's a tough blow.
But this is Loud, right? Finalists. So the best there is. They can pick themselves up, get back into the game. Smoggy confirmed, no one's quite pushed through. Oh, he got 2 out of that still. Making it to 2v3, this is not impossible. Slightly improbable. Aspas. He's down on 22 HP. He's playing such a devious game, playing so dangerously.
saadhak got tagged up as well. He's down to 30,
you're right.
33. He ate some spam through the box there.
Planted.
Okay, slowly but surely, CHICHOO's clearing through towards A main. He might get a fight on saadhak here. He's been unnoted this entire time.
Launching smoke.
Smoke's going in. Haodong gonna spot him. Careful now. He doesn't want to go down prior to this. Needs to wait for CHICHOO. He actually got the kill on saadhak, but the trade came in. Can CHICHOO find any of these players here?
Awkward plant here if cauanzin falls.
The jump spot's going to be heard. The smoke's still in place. Contact comes in. He's going to look for Aspas. Not going to find him. Stunned up, though. Takes a shot. He's got to try and close that gap. He can't do it. Aspas played that really...
Fake a little bit here, yeah, off the knife, and Aspas showing some presence.
Oh, I like that. Pull KRÜ back, so that's going to keep him preoccupied for a while. Deeper hold from EDG towards the B side, though. Rolling Thunder going to come in. It doesn't really give too much away, at least.
A double pump.
Okay, yeah, but look who's waiting.
Yeah, KRÜ's.
Oh, dear.
EDG have almost got a good read on it here. The flash will confirm no presence outside dish, and Loud now, a pause for thought.
I'm terrified if they go to this A.
That's a massive investment, it feels like, to try and fake both sides. Maybe waiting here for saadhak's knife to come back online.
Oh, God.
Knife invested, fault line available as well now, but
And he's got
they have
nobody with him with a
they
flash.
have no tangibles.
One flash for saadhak. Door going to confirm it. And they found the first. Spike now down. And Smoggy gets to dip away. Beautiful. Loud not finding success anywhere. Where do they go now? Do you back away? Yeah, they've got nowhere to go, Mike.
I mean, tuyz has lurked all the way back through underpass into the backside of Akee, but the alarm bot will spot him out. An early indicator here, struggling to deal with it.
Paranoia did land. Going to reveal CHICHOO's position as the flood comes in through from B main. He's got to try and take one with him. Can't do it. Great trade from Haodong. A little dangerous, but Loud making it work here. 13 seconds though. Nobody making his way through. Plant going to come in. With that operator, that is going to be hard, but that makes it much easier. Takes away tuyz. And now they've got to find less. Pit's there, though. Who does he find first? Already there. That's one found. KRÜ down.
He's playing outside
Trade
of it.
around, nobody. He's hunting him down. He's clearing through this. This is nice from Les. Smart play. Nobody left. Wondering, waiting. The drop and the reveal. Beautifully played by Les. Red Bull clutch there, deservedly so.
EDG can find some kills, get some upgrades. First time really saadhak's got a decent ping on the knife here. Aspas can find an opener.
Much better.
cauanzin to double down.
There we go. Now just keeping control here. Les holding the other side of the map. Can hear a couple of steps as they rotate away, so that's going to be a call out for them. Danger man KRÜ is here, but they should be able to cross safely to the site. Still have 2 smokes with tuyz as well. Wait and see if there's a re-challenge here, and you can see him getting closer. KRÜ is looking for a little bit of a battle, loses out. Aspas going to find him. And the last 2 looking quite irrelevant to this round. Loud getting a little bit of a grip on the pacing here. Okay.
Player standing.
It's fine. It's fine. They lose 1. Not the end of the world. 1 comes in.
Once again, but the combo
Does it
might
catch?
even land here.
It does.
It does.
Beautiful. Aspas the one caught by it as well, and they scatter in the end. They just get away to safety, but it's now being forced into the hands of this man, and he actually doesn't land the shot. First time one goes astray. The paranoia going to force him away from that secondary peak. Trying to quell this absolute animal on that B site, but he's ahead of the smoke. He's going exploring, of course he is. Audacious in approach and confidence, and he's got such information now. They can dip back towards that A site here.
Alarmbot removed it. tuyz will commit to it. Ooh. Lockdown in response here from CHICHOO.
That'll be about 30 seconds at this point.
It's going to run the clock down. And look how much space EDG have taken outside tree. Already looking to pressure the back line.
Yeah, no options to back away really for Loud here. They have to continue on this path. Smog's still in place for the cross though, so they shouldn't have too many worries with that. There's the ult going to come back in, going to deny that first attempt at the plant. And CHICHOO's found less. They're starting to close that gap in now. And actually, it's cauanzin with a spike. Oh dear. He's got so many players on the other side of this. He has to get to the site, try and get something on their side. cauanzin is in trouble here, and KRÜ gets reeled. Spots the players on the other side. Jump spot landed. Beautiful trade out. Spike going to go down, and EDG getting on the sides and getting the round.
Blinded.
And Loud with the adjustment now. Nobody going to see all of this coming his way. KRÜ is there as well, so they do have the support system. The readjust is gorgeous. Nobody all too prepared. The double swing! Oh, he almost had all 3. Smoggy in support. It's a 3v2. Less than tuyz, where are you? Desperate to make that cross. Trying to get something favorable, and that's good for them. Haodong going down is great. They're still looking for another pick here, though. A tap on the spike, and they do not commit just yet.
CHICHOO's quietly made his way into the backside of Arcade here. Unnoted as of yet. Loud haven't got the spike down yet, and the smokes have dropped.
Okay, CHICHOO. Super close by, maybe an angle they don't expect. Spots out 1, punishes less, and that's a spike loose. This has to be heroics from tuyz. 1 smoke and a TP, and that's all he's really got to play with. 45 seconds, avoids the utility and gets a fair fight. Did he spot the
spotted Smoggy.
He's got to know one's close by, but what can he do with it? Can hear a couple of steps. Oh, he finds a great shot on Smoggy. Expecting the other swing from the other side of the smoke, but nothing there just yet. Takes a second.
30 seconds left.
Double checking towards tower. No one's present. 25 seconds, but where the hell is CHICHOO in this? Oh, hello, peekaboo, 10 seconds now, another smoke in hand, but he's so low on HP. CHICHOO played it so well. They're out, players are here. KRÜ is stunned. He gets a second lease of life though, stunned again, no, dips away. Doesn't want to fall for this one. Nobody turns the first flash, the paranoia set, they are investing everything. It's still at 1 minute 20. Les wants to make something of this, maybe punish those players pulling away from Dish. And there's very few places to run and hide for EDG, but maybe they don't need to. Maybe they need to stand the ground and fight, and they fall! Loud! Finally making impact on the side. Haodong turns on a dime, takes down tuyz, but so many of them fall. It's a 3v1. CHICHOO again, so deep in the backlines. They're all on the site as it is, but this would need a miracle level of impact. You still have aspas sitting relatively healthy, 75. You've still got the knife for saadhak too. 2 flashes, so much kit to run through. Now finally coming together on this one. Any chances here for CHICHOO? Ah, he's dead and gone. Loud. Much better now. Out of this event. Now we're starting to see them testing EDG, and EDG keeping up. Flash deep, and he gives away the opportunity there. And aspas going to work off that instantaneously, taking all that space by Dish. There is a player on the way though. KRÜ, oh dear. Lucky to be standing, good movement. And actually brought down, beautiful work from tuyz to double down and double check that. Make sure they clear him out of there.
tuyz at least will spot 1 player. Not cancelled yet. CHICHOO going to be put in a position relied upon here by EDG, anchoring this A site. Pops the nanoswarm early, actually. They don't spot him. They actually didn't clear this.
No way, no way, no way. And Smoggy's found cauanzin. That's a spike down. CHICHOO completely unnoted. Oh, aspas still gets him though. Such a fortunate scenario as aspas is saving this round from a couple of things that could have gone so badly wrong. Haodong going back through by drop. Over towards dish. That's a lot of players to get through though. Yeah, Les and aspas are wounded, but still standing. The timing here for Les could be very good. Actually misses a little bit of a window of that. Ah, there we go. Finally checks on it. Timing's there. Haodong down to 56. Give it a crack. Good damage! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, it's half here.
3 players initially positioned towards B here for Loud. He's stacked up on the other side. Other than nobody, he's probably going to try and show a little bit of presence, but nobody from Loud to actually be there to receive it.
Yeah, nice counter to the contact piece. aspas gonna miss the window of chance on this. Brought down to 13 HP. Yeah, maybe a little bit too committed to chase that down, but KRÜ gonna backfill this. aspas is exceptionally low HP.
They cleared the entirety of the north side here, Loud, so Les actually comes across to reinforce this arcade hold.
And the smoke timing. They're gonna get maybe a 1v3 on the site. Yeah, they got to back away from this now. Sites, EDGs, it's not a comfortable hold, but you want to try and maybe overwhelm somewhere, give yourself some safety, and that's what they're doing. Focusing towards saadhak initially, and they get the trade. They've lost out on nobody, but they take down saadhak. So for them, I guess they'll take what they're given here. But still so close by, you can see the gap being closed. aspas taking the tour of the map here, all the way around. And look at the HP on EDG. 1 on CHICHOO, KRÜ 14, Haodong 37, and he's been removed. Down to the bare bones now, down to the basics, can't hold up against this. And 1 HP ain't enough. It ain't enough. Less brilliant round from him.
Main.
Oh, forcing
Quite big actually.
Okay, cauanzin, gorgeous, gorgeous cleanup. Making light work with the utility. Softened and vulnerable on the other side, EDG. I mean, they only really, I think, had classics and maybe 1 upgraded pistol, but that'd be about all it is. It feels like a formality, as it should be. cauanzin, big before the round started. Yeah, look at this stack of players towards arcade, and the timing's going to be atrocious. aspas, he hasn't got a leg to stand on. EDG's so hyper aware of this. They sat back waiting. The flash is actually very nice though. Gives saadhak a fight. Gonna force KRÜ counter there as well. They're hunting them right back down. Loud, that's huge. Bringing the fight right back to EDG. And Haodong, the paranoia's gonna connect. He needs to call for nobody to help him out, and he does. Nobody there on the bailout. They know the tuyz is there. CHICHOO closing on that gap too, but where the hell is Les in all of this? A mile away.
I'm saying no pinch comes through from Dish, and only nobody noted on the knife. So Les has to come back through spawn here. CHICHOO's going to note the reposition here, but no awareness. tuyz of his whereabouts.
Yeah, and Les will be kept here now. Hearing a couple of audio cues here and there. Les going to try and explore.
It's a mystery, though.
Yeah, it is.
EDG have drifted back towards arcade.
Oh.
Smoke gives it away, though.
He's got a chance to do some big damage here. Oh, still so heads up from EDG, but Roll as well, ready to go this time. Life gonna get destroyed, but saadhak got to be careful now. Tested early towards tower as the 3 players from EDG close in. Almost mirroring that, Loud on the other side by Dish. Nobody. The off angle was good for him. They had no idea. Oh, not good enough on the shot. aspas quicker on the adjustment. But look who's slipping further ahead. KRÜ's found so much space. He's even got a little bit of cover to play with as well. He's hungry for more. Ferocious approach. The flash connects. Oh, but Smoggy, the timing on the save. Perfect. saadhak deleted, and the site is all theirs.
There's nobody peeking for info. KRÜ just walked up arcade.
It ain't over yet though. 3v3 Rolling Thunder gonna be sent. cauanzin, aspas, tuyz. We're gonna try and close in towards the site. KRÜ's gonna note that. Here's tuyz. Tap on the spike, they're not falling for it. Haodong's gonna find cauanzin. And KRÜ just waiting this out in the smoke. He knows where tuyz is, or has a fantastic idea of it. And tuyz outdoes him, even with all of that info, but the trade's there. An orbital strike almost feels overkill, but aspas commanding a lot of respect here. Another tap on the spike. CHICHOO the willing first man to challenge. And EDG, wow. That is a mistake and a half for Loud, and one that's going to potentially haunt them here. EDG, of course. Well, if you're KRÜ, you're grinning ear to ear, aren't you? You couldn't ask for a better start to that, just creep through to the site. Cool, are you on your ult? Well, that's unlucky. And patience being shown here from EDG. Want to be careful.
Enemy kill.
And KRÜ has his ult from this as well, so that's lovely for him. 2 away for CHICHOO. Saadhak going to take that orb, though, and get out of there.
Saadhak unable to stop this progress onto site just yet. I don't think he'll really have a say of denying the plant coming through either. tuyz looking to sweep back on the south side. Aspas and cauanzin come back through arcade, but will be noted by an alarm bot. KRÜ traded out.
Good trade.
But a 3v4 now.
Still a little bit of kit, so they might be able to get him sort of. Oh, the flank just got noted. Wow, nobody so heads up. Still more to be invested. tuyz is not having a good day at the office here. And it's all about time. cauanzin does find Smoggy. 3v3. Pulls back a player to try and help out now. And CHICHOO's just farming. Yeah, speak of stack. We saw Loud trying this against EG a couple of times and actually worked out well. This time, not so much. EDG all too prepared, all too aware of what Loud tried to do. Read him like a book. Might just well shut this chapter. He's trying to hold him back all by himself, but he's got a flood against him. 3 players now making up by main, spotted out again, forced out of here. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. EDG are at the door. And the site's going to be theirs too. Les has nothing to say about this. He can creep close. But to make impact happen would be almost unthinkable. Change my mind, Les. It ain't gonna happen. EDG tying things up now.
Really start testing that recovery factor. So we might see something similar to what they employed a few times on Lotus. KRÜ posted up to solo. Create some pressure outside A main here. Nobody actually regroups here with a flash. Aspas will be noted. They might just commit to the lockdown execution here, or at least try and fake off the back of it. They're drifting back towards Aspas.
It's all on his shoulders, and he's going to stand tall, takes down the first man in, and they've turned him away from this.
Oh, tuyz gets the TP off, but he actually gets detained.
God. And for EDG, they've got the sight. They lose out on one. They gain the time on their side. Ah, you can't get away with that. The smoke faded just in time for Les to catch you, trying to drift away from the spike. Now, Haodong, nobody, and CHICHOO. What do they have about this one? Saadhak willing to put his life on the line to cross first, going to get towards the site himself. Flash there to supplement as well as the wall goes up. EDG forced away. Tap on the spike, and someone from EDG does need to check. Put their body on the line, and they do. CHICHOO with 1. That's all he can get. Nothing to follow from that. Haodong, and nobody now. High flash, they're all blind! Oh, they're all blind! Aspas just comes out of that. 33 HP. Loud.
Waiting out. Still got ultimates to play with. Smoggy back on the Rolling Thunder. Seeker's invested here by nobody.
Huh. Well, going to travel relatively far here. Show the aggression. Force the hand of Loud a little. KRÜ going to have to depend on the knives here. Pressure early. Haodong still alive though. But the gap closed. Do they stick around on this? They do. Loud willing to challenge. And, well, falling to it too. CHICHOO is the one to try and draw that blood out. KRÜ still standing. He's hunting him down.
Oh.
He is wanting that one. Would put Les in his grave, but for now, Les stands, slips away to CT.
Aspas.
Aspas is waiting on a dirty off angle. Middle of no man's land that time. KRÜ moves forward. Spots another. Can't find it here. Damage on Les is significant though. He is willing to hold this line. Deny anyone try to take that space back. Yeah, moving away. He wants him dead. Falls away this time as the spike now goes down. Finds that next position to lean back to. Nice work from Saadhak though, readjusting well. He's got to be careful here. They're ready for him. Oh, he's so ready for him! KRÜ again dances away, 41 HP. Temptation to swing. It's going to be CHICHOO to get it. Answering right back. The best they got is the ult from Aspas.
The best they got is 2 judges. And even then, actually, Saadhak is forced down to 250. Again, with no investment here at the pit, maybe going to try and get a lesser purchase there and pass Saadhak a rifle across.
Oh, look at the patience. Do need to use that utility a little early to make sure there's no stacks, no naughtiness going on. Those judges bits and pieces, odds and ends, they can certainly try and work out. You can see Haodong very meticulously clearing. I'll do 3 of their players here. Keep in mind, aspas is one of them, and he is the one who can pop that ult if required. Don't do it again. Don't. I promise you, saadhak, it ain't the time. Needs to get away, and there's the ult pop. Lovely timing for aspas. Does he continue this path? Yes, he wants a little more. Doesn't want to overextend though. And there's the close from the other side of them. Map coming in, this is now worrying. They've lost a big proponent and any ability to change the outcome in this round. 2 players still tucked into tower though.
So they actually repositioned here. saadhak was positioned on
30
dice
seconds left.
previously. Kang.
Oh God. Beautiful work from saadhak to at least hold that side, but what more can you do? Judge going to close in. The only vulnerable player would have been Haodong down on 23. You're not going to be able to close that gap, but with the operator, I'll be able to do something a little bit better.
Problem being though, EDG have been allowed to reset. They have the molly, they have the orbital strike here ready, and the time is ticking away for Loud to make a move, Lauren.
I don't know if they can do it.
They can't.
I don't think there's anything to be done. Tap on the spike, draws out the orbital strike.
Mid to the half, maybe.
tuyz has to die for this.
The molly's going to come in though.
Ah, the shot's not even going to land. Let's just find CHICHOO. But this feels like a fruitless endeavor. Fallen on the knee. Because as it stands, EDG are on the cusp of eliminating Loud from this. EDG leaning towards A. All that temptation and want towards A main. 3 players hungry for impact, but you can look towards Dish.
Back door's open.
It is, and they have no idea. They're being drawn into this. Like moths to the flame, they want to so desperately hold them back. But look at that creep on the northern side, closing in. And it's going to be a burst. And they're going to try and overwhelm towards the southern side. It's great for nobody! There's no way! No! There's no way! He's done this! Nobody goes above and beyond. It leaves Loud in pieces on the ground. That was the best fight they had. That was the favorable fight they had.
Less will respond, but this one all but done. Let's finds a third, actually.
He needs
a 1v2. 57 HP, but...
I don't think he's got time.
No. Time's already passed here. Nobody finds 3.
Stunned up, pressured, smoke just dropped.
I mean, aspas even slides behind him, so he's got to fully reset to find the first. That's one of the most outrageous things I've ever seen.
I'm stunned. Les, he's desperately trying. I mean, he's had a very good individual game, but the map 1 already in the pocket of EDG, and we have a walkout.
Oh my God!
He gets 2! The beast from the east once again appears, and Les needs to deliver. Stands for the first, turns the flash, overwhelmed. saadhak, the captain, the leader, faces the music, faces the loss. And Loud are left in tatters as EDG live to fight another day.